thank you for checking out Will's Ways to Weight Loss and Other Fitness Tips. Today talking about specific ab and core exercises for women. Now, one of the things that I would say, if you've seen my other video, there's one thing I would say first of all, for women to avoid, and that is weighted abdominal exercises. Hanging your feet off of a bench and doing weighted raises, holding a weight over your chest and doing weighted crunches and things like that, because it can actually stretch your abdominal area to make it look like you have a bit of a bulge. Secondly, one of the things you have to understand is to see your abdominal muscles, you must have a low body fat percentage. Everyone has a six-pack, it's just hidden under some fat if you have a higher body fat percentage. What I would suggest for those women who want to burn the fat and have abdominal exercises that are going to not only raise your heart rate, burn fat, but also be working the core underneath, so that when you do lower that body fat percentage, you see the abdominals, is different angles of crunches, different angles of oblique twists, Russian twists, things like that, but also, because it will target the core and get your heart rate up, is hill climbers and all the different sorts of hill climbers. And for those who don't know what those are, they have different names, but it's basically you're in a push-up position, and then you essentially, with one foot, you run. You can bring your right knee up to your right elbow, your right knee across up to your left elbow, and then your left up to your left elbow, or whatever it is. I'll show you some examples of that, or you can just type in hill climber workout or anything like that. What it does is it's going to increase your heart rate. It's also going to work your abdominals. You're going to be in a static kind of plank position. You're going to be working your chest to keep your arms extended as well as your shoulders. Your legs will also obviously be moving and working, and you'll also be working your core. And more often than not, women do not want a bulgy core. They do not want a popping out, very defined, almost bulky core. So this is a way that will burn the fat, it will bring your body percentage down, but it will also define your core. And another thing I would say is for women who want to work the obliques, which is the part of the core that comes down your side, is you can do the same thing. And I was doing this the other day with my insanity workout, which was crazy. On my cardio abs workout, I'll put a link for that as well, was these Spider-Man hill climbers, or Spider-Man core work, whatever you want to call it. There's tons of different names, but it's basically a push-up position where you do a hill climber, but laterally you bring your knee up the side of your body to your elbow. So you're working your core to keep yourself balanced, but you're bringing your knee up to your elbow and working your oblique, and just doing a few of those slowly, and then doing a few of them with a stable core, doing them quickly afterwards. It got my heart rate up, and I got an unbelievable burn in my obliques. And one other tip I would suggest for women is, if you're going to be doing stuff and you're going to be doing it on hard floor, is make sure you purchase a yoga mat. Doing core work, and sometimes you have your legs and your back in the air and you're on your tailbone, it can put a little bit of stress, especially if you're rolling on your spine. It can put a little bit of stress on your tailbone and on your lower back as well. So steer clear of that. And make sure you have a yoga mat or a padded towel or something like that. Save your back. And lastly, I would say, is invest in a pack of elastic bands, because that's a way that you can do resistance exercise, target your core, define those abdominal muscles, and build a little bit of strength and size in there if you want that. And it will also help you put on some lean muscle, which naturally burns fat. So I'll put a link below for the insanity workout, where you can do the cardio abs, and you can see the cardio abs workout. I'll also put a link for the body elastic bands, which are incredible. I've had a pack for about 4 years now. So a couple things there to avoid, a couple things to implement: hill climbers and those Spider-Man hill climbers. And click and subscribe so you can stay updated with little bits of information, adding to your repertoire, adding to your diet and things like that, and stay in shape by staying informed. So click subscribe, guys, and also click above Fitness Travel Freedom to get in contact with me and learn a little bit more about our team. And again, like I said, subscribe so you guys stay informed, and I'll talk to you guys soon.